everyone, it's Mrs. Fitz, and here's some more at-home art lessons that you can do. This is my son Bear, and he's going to help me. We're going to make some recycled magazine baskets today. So they are just a bunch of old magazines put together to make little baskets. So I'm trying to think of supplies that you all have at home. Hopefully you might have some old magazines or old newspapers or something sitting around. Any kind of old paper will work. You're going to need some hot glue guns, and school glue can work, but it's a little bit longer and tedious. Some Scotch tape and some old magazines. So what we're gonna do is, first thing you need to do, and we've already started a little pile here, is you're going to take your magazine and fold it, starting at the corner. One corner, doesn't matter which one, and fold it over and over and over until you get a long strip. And you need piles and piles, a whole pile of these, depending on how big you want to make your basket. But it's good to have a big pile of these, so it's something, you know, if the kids are bored, hey, they can roll some magazines for you. And then you can do an art project with it. So, roll, roll, roll. So you get to the very end, and then I just use the tape, put a little piece of tape on the end, right in the middle. It doesn't take much. Hold it shut, and there you go. These already started, and we're going to start making a basket with them. So to start our basket, we're going to start with a roll in the center. So I have my hot glue guns all warmed up here, and Bear's going to take one and I'm going to take one, and we're going to start rolling it. I can't really see that very well. There. So I start rolling it on one end, and I roll it up into a little roll. Tiny little thing. And keep rolling. And if it's a really long piece, you can put a little bit of hot glue as you go, but you do have to be careful. If you're doing this with the younger kids, I would make sure that you're the one in control of the hot glue. You don't need a lot.
So I do that as I go.
And then once you get to the very end, you again are going to put a little dab, just a little dab of hot glue. It doesn't take much. And keep rolling all the way to the end. Really, if it's a big long piece, then yeah, you might need to put a little bit on the way. But generally, if I just do it at the end, it stays. So I have one little roll right now, and I'm going to keep rolling. I'm going to add the next piece to it. I'm going to add a piece here. So I'm going to add some glue on there, and I'm going to add the piece onto there. And I'm going to keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Everybody see that? I added another piece onto my roll. So I'm going to make this big. This is going to be the bottom of my bowl. I'm going to keep rolling, 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 rolling. So I get to the end, put a dab of glue on there. You do want to try to roll kind of tight. It makes it hold together a little better. My roll is getting bigger and bigger. As you can see here, this is a little more fancy. I started with one roll in the middle, and then I put some rolls around that, and then I contained it together. This, on the other hand, we started with a single roll and kept going until we got a big enough disc. So we're going to work a little bit here and get a big enough disc to be our bottom, and then I'll show you from there how you work your sides upwards. So as you get going and you get a bigger and bigger disc, you do need to put more close up so it's easier for you to see, we're going to start building the edges upward on our little coil pot here with recycled magazines. So in order to do that, you're going to want to put hot glue on the upper side, whichever side you decide is the upper side of the piece. And you're going to place the paper on that upper side. You see how I'm kind of like halfway up the piece? And then I put a little more. This part you gotta be careful of that hot glue. And place it. And then I'm gonna put a little bit more until I get all the way to the end. Place it so it's about halfway up. And a little dab at the end here. Let's see. Ouch.
Oh yeah.
Gotta watch that hot glue. So then, give it a minute. Kind of hold it. Then I'm going to keep going. Place it again on the upper side. So I'm forming kind of a cup, a lip here. I try not to put too much glue on because it really, I mean, it will leak out if you get too much in there. So, place it around. Go around the top edge here, slowly. So this part is when it's really good to have like nice even strips of paper that you've built up here. Right now we're about even, actually that's pretty good. So I'm gonna just keep going around and around and building it up and then I can go, pass me that one, Bear. So this one I built up, 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 up. And then I decided to go inward with them. So I put the glue on the inside edge and made it go inward. So that's one way you can do it. If you just want to make a little basket, you can build this up for a little ways and keep going out. This one I did little interesting designs where I took the rolls and made them come together with a design. And then I started building it upwards. Just to make a small little basket, didn't need much.